On my video of 81 kills, 10 deaths, I gave viewers my tips for how to get higher kills, less deaths in Black Ops 3. I promised to give you guys a few tips on how to aim better and win gunfights. Well, here we go. Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rumspanker bringing you some more epic gameplay and my epic tips to improve your gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now before I get into these tips in this video, I ask that you please hammer that like button. If you enjoy my gaming tips and gameplay, there might be other players out there who could use a helping hand. When you drop a like, it just brings the video closer to YouTube's front page, where more players who could use some help will be able to see it. Also hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with what I got for you. Watch my videos and in no time we will have you spanking rumps every time you pick up the controller. Just be prepared for hate mail from the Ragers, because I guarantee you your inbox will probably start to look like mine. My tip number one for aiming better: disable your controller vibration, guys. Believe it or not, every time you shoot and that controller is vibrating, it is absolutely not going to help with your aim. The guns in this game already have enough recoil. You don't need vibrations traveling through your thumbstick. Okay, that sounded really X-rated, whatever, but hashtag that's the trizzle truth. Of course, players who might be using a ZIM4 or other mouse and keyboard device, this does not pertain to you guys. Your mouse and or keyboard should definitely not be vibrating, unless there's an earthquake or your Xbox console is haunted. Alright, my tip number two for aiming better: go to options, controls, and then make sure that your horizontal and vertical look sensitivity are matching numbers, guys. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is the first Call of Duty that actually allows for differing sensitivity levels for your controller thumbsticks of horizontal and vertical levels. Whatever level you're comfortable at, it's fine. Just make sure that both of those horizontal and vertical numbers match. Don't question it, just do it. Do it. Do it. My sensitivity is insane at the highest level of 14. You might be better at level 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, whatever. Just find a level of your comfort. My tip number three for aiming better: go to create a custom game, set up your classes exactly as you have them set up in multiplayer. I'd say put the game mode to free-for-all, pick your favorite map, and add some bots to your custom game. Now throw those bots in there. Make sure the bot difficulty level is set to as low as possible on regular. Turn off your aim assist, because we're going to be doing this custom game to work on your accuracy. Run the map and try to get your aim on the bots without using aim assist. This is key, guys. This will help when you go back into multiplayer. Just remember to turn your aim assist back on before you go to multiplayer. Again, pay attention. Turn your aim assist back on before you go to multiplayer, please. Okay? I don't want a whole bunch of dislikes or, oh, this is horrible, it didn't work. No, turn it back on. Alright? My tip number four for aiming better: sit directly in the center view of your TV or monitor. I understand many of you players recline or lay back on the sofa while you're gaming, but at the very least, make sure you're positioned directly mid-center of your TV. This way you'll be ready to engage enemy opponents from both left and right sides of your in-game player model equally. Alright, my tip number five for aiming better: know when to shoot from the hip. When shooting from the hip, you have all of your mobility and speed at the ready. Know when to pull up your sight. Once you've pulled up that sight and the enemy begins to move out of your area of fire, know when to let off of the sight, let go of the sight. There's no reason you should still be locked into your sights trying to keep up with a quickly moving target. Hanging on to that pulled in sight when a player has moved away from your direction of fire means you probably won't get that kill. Let off the sights using all of your mobility. Now turn to follow that moving target and again reacquire your sights on that target. My tip number six for aiming better, and this tip is for veteran players. If you've actually watched this far into it, this is for you guys, alright? This is a tip for veteran players. When you encounter multiple opponents at one time, the common reaction is to pretty much, you just panic. You spray and pray at everything moving, which usually always results in a death. I'm going to give you a huge tip that should help you when you encounter multiple opponents at once. I have two words for you: pick one. Here's the scenario. Boom. Everything's going great. You're pwning the nukes, and I mean you're unstoppable because, hey, you've been watching my channel, utilizing my tips, and now you're consistently winning those one-on-one gunfights. Now you turn that corner and, great. You see 2 or 3 opposing players, guns drawn, barreling down in your position. Instead of dropping a log in your gamer pants, stay cool under fire and pick one. I'm saying decide immediately which opposing player you will take out. Focus your entire attack on that one player. The odds therefore are more stacked in your favor. Let's say you get killed by one of the opposing players. It sucks, but you've taken that one player with you. You aren't leaving empty-handed, my friend. To expand on that tip, here's further. Now, if you watch my gameplay, I often engage multiple opposing players, 2 or 3 players, and after the smoke clears, I've sent 3 opposing players to respawn, rage quit, and or send me hate mail. One reason why I'm able to effectively put down multiple opponents at once is because not only do I pick one, but in a split second's time I calculate why I picked that one player. I pretty much decide which player at the time is the biggest threat to me, and I pick that one player. Maybe 2 out of the 3, or let's say guns up and ready, the third is reloading. I immediately disregard that reloading opponent for later. Now I again in a split second's time go right back to pick my one equation. I pick one of the 2 opposing players that have their guns ready. I might decide to take out the one closest to me, or the one that for any reason is a bigger threat to me at that time. Once he's dropped, I go right back to my pick one equation, and so on until I've dropped each of the opposing players. I know this sounds crazy, and for an inexperienced player impossible to do, but watch my gameplay. Over time you'll see how often I put down more than one opponent at a time. Pick one and stay cool under fire, guys. As promised, those are just a few simple tips for improving your aiming, which should help you win those gunfights in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, guys. Thanks for watching. All I ask is if you found these tips helpful, again, you just tap that like button, hammer that like button, subscribe to my channel, I will have you spanking rumps every time you pick up the controller. Now, today is Christmas come early for Black Ops 3 Xbox One players, guys. It's March 3rd, and the Awakening DLC has finally released. Okay, I will be releasing some live streaming, my first DLC gameplay momentarily, so stay tuned. As soon as I upload this video, I'm going live. Thanks for watching, guys.